what we want to do is touch on what's going on with relief efforts, the tornado in Moore, Oklahoma. Here's a number that I heard this morning. It is estimated that 13,000 homes have either been destroyed or damaged in this storm. 13,000 homes. Think about that for a second. And I'm sure you've seen aerial images of the path of destruction that tornado took. Highly unusual for a powerful tornado to stay on the ground that long, and it did. It was on the ground about 40 minutes.
Right.
Just amazing. We have some images to share with you regarding the damage and what is going on. As we just noted, entire neighborhoods were destroyed, and now the insured amount of property is estimated to be around $2 billion. Take a look at this. This is a huge wood beam, and that's the roof of a truck. That beam was like a missile and went right through a roof of a pickup truck amid all the destruction. This is the hospital in Moore, Oklahoma, which was also hit. And look at the damage there.
It's horrible.
Yeah, they don't have local hospital services, so everybody had to go elsewhere. And some of the injuries, certainly they went to Oklahoma City, but the hundreds, maybe over 1,000 vehicles destroyed in this. And you see the damage estimates there of about $2 billion. The good news, though, is they've got more volunteers than they know what to do with there.
Yeah, that's great.
In Oklahoma, and relief agencies are on the scene.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, where do you even start with all of this? I mean, you look at that last picture, and it's just damage everywhere.
Yes.
I mean,
and we talked about this a little bit yesterday, Aaron. The interviews I've heard with the people that have lost their homes, lost their vehicles, they just say, well, let's figure it out. We'll rebuild. We'll just take care of it.
Yeah, and they have such great attitudes.
They
I mean, they're just happy they have their lives still. And
I think maybe if you've been through something like that, it's so forceful and it creates so much damage that you can't do anything but say, look, I'm glad I'm here.
Yeah.
And that I made it through, and we can replace all this stuff.
And yeah, and it's a good outlook to just like realize what's really important in life.
Yeah.
I mean, all the material possessions are gone, but hey, we still have our family, and that's what matters.
Yes, indeed. And this community got hit before, too. In 1999, they had a lot of destruction in the same community in Moore, Oklahoma, near Oklahoma City. So they've been through this before. It's nothing that you would wish on anybody, but they know how to deal with this kind of adversity.
Yeah, and that's the thing is they also said, look, we know tornadoes come through here. We've been through this, and it happened. We have to deal with it.
So we showed the graphic yesterday, but if you would like to, here's an easy way you can donate to the tornado relief efforts, and Americans are doing so at a great number. If you text 90999 on your phone, no matter who your cell phone carrier is, 90999. You text that, and automatically you will be donating $10 to Oklahoma relief efforts, and it'll show up on your cell phone bill. And that's a real easy way. And if you get everybody doing that, just think of how many $10 donations would add up really quickly.
And I mean, it's only $10, and I'm not trying to like, hey, everybody, but it's, you know, it's $10. It'll help out a huge deal if everybody just chips in. So
we've got rescue teams from New Mexico on the scene there, and
New Mexico's Red Cross is out there.
Red Cross facilities have been set up there from our local office here, and all the neighboring states, and they've got plenty of people on hand to help. It's just now getting the work of it done. So. Yep,
and I hear UNM is actually doing an event, which we'll talk about later, but they're doing an event to just pull items together to send out to Oklahoma.